Okay, let's press on with more example of two-step equations, this time with fractional coefficients. So you know easily how to solve this. Let's say it's equal to 11, right? These are all like whole numbers. Okay, what if we have something that says solve this equation here? 5 over 6x minus 5 over 2 equals negative 10 over 9. Okay, by the way, 5 over 6 x is the same as 5x over 6. Just keep that. Okay, so there are a couple of ways that we can do this. Okay, so the first one that we're going to try here is we're going to use the LCD, which is least common denominator, which is just the least common multiple of the denominators. Okay, so we have three terms. One, two, three. You see the negative here separates these two, and there's one term, two term. So we're going to multiply each term by the LCM of the denominators, which is called LCD, least common denominator. Okay, so now you ask yourself, what is the least common denominator of 2, 6, and 9? That is 18. Okay, so watch. What do we do with the 18? We take the 18 and we are going to multiply it by each term. So 18 times 5 over 6x, and then 18 times negative 5 over 2, and then 18 times, okay. So when we are multiplying 18 times 5 over 6x, what we are doing is we are actually dividing 18 by 6. So 18 divided by 6, 6 divides here 1, 6 divides here 3, and then we multiply the 3 by 5x. See that? So we are multiplying a whole number by a fraction. It's just like 2/3 of 18 is the same as 2 over 3 times 18. What are you doing? It's 18 divided by 3. 3 goes here 1, 3 goes here 6. 2 times 6 is 12. All right, so now we do that. So 18 divided by 6 is 3. 3 times 5x. I want you to follow it step by step. Don't jump steps. Do not jump steps, okay? Don't jump steps until way later on. This is the beginning, so do not jump steps. So now, negative 5 over 9 times 18. 2 divides here 1, and then 2 divides here 9. Okay, so we are dividing the denominator by the LCM and then multiply by the numerator. So we get 5 times 9. Again, what do we do over here? Negative 10 over 9 times 18. It is the 18 divided by 9. Okay, so it's 9 divided here 1, 9 divided 2. Okay, so that's what we have. 3 times 5x minus 5 over 19 equal to negative 10 over negative 10 times 2. Okay, so we do that. That means all the denominators are gone. We've gotten rid of it. So we have 15x minus 45 is equal to negative 20. 10 times, okay? What do we do? Okay, in all these equations, always underline the term containing your variable, underline that just, okay, and then move everything else away. So plus 45 to both sides, 15x equals 25, right? What do we do? How do we find our unknown? Always divide. What do you call the number multiplying your variable? That's your coefficient. Divide both sides by your coefficient, and x equals to 5 over 3. Okay, what is the second method? So I need you to pause the video. Okay, I need you to pause the video. Okay, then or replay it, understand it, do it yourself by using the least common denominator, okay, or least common multiple of the denominators to multiply every term. Come back and check your work to see, organize it nice and neat. You see how my equal sign is like lined up beautifully? Organize your work. Don't jump steps. Make it neat. And then see my equal sign is all lined up. And my final answer, I draw a box, or I can draw a circle around it, or I can underline it as x equals 5 over 3. And I'm done, right? Okay, go back. Make sure you do it over and over until you get the same answer and you understand it before we move on. Okay, the second method is, okay, in all these, we want to have one term on the left, one term on the right. So what do we have on the left side? We have two terms. On the right side, we have just one term. What do? We want to combine this to make one term. How do we combine 5 over 6x minus 5 over 2? How do we combine it? Okay, we combine it by using the LCM of 2 and 6. What's the LCM of 2 and 6? It's not 12. We want the least common denominator, so do not multiply 2 and 6 to get 12. It's 2, LCM of 2 and 6 is 6. It's 6. So now we change, this is already 6, so we change this to be 6. How do we change 2 to 6? Is we multiply it by 3, right? I guess I made a mistake. Yeah, I made a mistake. It's times 3, and then the top should be times 3. Yes, I made a mistake. It should be, yeah, it's 15 over here. Great. So now we come to the next step. Now that they have the same denominator, what we do? We can subtract the numerators. 5x minus 15 all over 6 equals negative 10 over 9. At this point, what do? We cross multiply. We can just rewind the tape. We cross multiply right here. 9, see that 9 times 5x and it equals to 6 times negative 10. Right? Now you see all the denominators will be gone. We are back to this form. X equals 5 over 3. Okay, another method, third one, is underline your term containing your variable. Once you underline it, move everything else to one side. Okay, so negative 5 over 2 and negative 10 over 9, they don't contain any variable. So we collect them to one side. So what? This is negative. So we add 5 over 2 to both sides. And then we get 5 over 6x is equal to negative 10 over 9 plus 5 over 2, right? We added it. Okay, so now you rewrite this as 5 over 2 minus 10 over 9. It's the same thing. So now you want to combine this. How do you combine 5 over 2 minus 10 over 9? LCM of 2 and 9. What is that? That is 18. 18. So I'm going to change this to 18 by multiplying by 9, and I have to do the same thing with the numerator. So it becomes 45 over 18, and this becomes 20 over 18. Once the denominators are the same, I subtract the numerators. Got it? Got it? You can rewind and replay this until you get it right. Okay? And then 5 over 6x is equal to 25 over 18. The moment I have one term on the left, one term on the right, one term on the left, what do? I cross multiply, right? Cross multiply, which means 18 times 5x should be equal to 6 times 25. I get 90x equals 150. How do I find my variable? I divide both sides by the coefficient of my variable, which is 90. And here you go. That's your answer. Okay, replay it, rewind it, do it yourself. Make sure you get the same answer. Make sure you understand it very well. Okay, and now your turn. What is 1 half x plus 7 over 2 plus 3 over 4x minus 2 over 3x? What are you going to do first? Okay, first you can collect all your like terms, group them. Okay, but now you look at it, there's nothing over here. So what are you going to do? You can say, what is the LCM of 2, 3, and 4? Use the LCM to multiply every term, okay, including this side, right side here, which is still going to be 0. Once you have that, right, okay, once you do that, all the denominators will be gone, and you have one equation. And then after that, what do? you move all terms that that do not contain your variable, you move it to that side. And then what? You combine all your like terms, cross multiply. Did you get x equals negative 6? What about this one? 1 half x plus 7 equals 7 over 2. What did you get? And then 11 over 18. Let me go over here. 11 over 18. 1 half x plus 7 equals 7 over 2. Did you get x equals negative 7? If not, check your work again. 11 over 18 equals 1/5 x plus 4. Did you get x equals 23 over 8? And then finally, I have, what do I have? I have 5 8x minus a quarter x plus half is equal to 3 over 10. What is x? Did you get x equals negative 8 over 15? Keep on practicing. What do I tell you? All things being equal, you shall bloom. Welcome to Bloom Leadership Academy. All right. Have a good day. Bye bye.